With this video, we will be doing another song off the Death of Some Shady album. The name of the song is Habits featuring White Gold. And if you didn't hit the like button, please make sure you apply some pressure to the like button. If you didn't hit the subscribe button, please make sure you apply some pressure to the subscribe button. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Chi, get the yayo.
Been waiting a long time for this shit.
Dang.
Long time no see.
Wow.
Thought you got rid of my ass, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. You take this.
You can hear the old M talking to the new M, which I think is crazy. And you can hear him saying, yo, you sick. I'm not like that no more. I'm different. I changed. And he's just talking to him.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. You take this. Or I put a bullet between your fucking eyes. Here, we'll split it. Half an Ativan, I'm driving straight out of van.
He said, yo, take this pill. He said, no. Well, let's split it. And then when he started the verse off, he's like, I took a half of Ativan, which is for anxiety. And that's what I like about Eminem. And that's what I like about this album. He's painting a picture. What I say in the beginning is going to have something to do with the next line and the next line. In today's generation of rap, the first line have nothing to do with the second line. The second line got nothing to do with the third line. Just a bunch of words put together. I like what Eminem's doing with this. He's actually painting pictures. And a younger artist can actually learn a lot from this Eminem album because the younger artists came up on harmonizing. So they don't know about this stuff that Eminem's doing, how he's painting these pictures, how he's making the first sentence match the second sentence. It's great art, and I think a lot of the young artists could learn from this because they have nobody in their generations that's doing stuff like this. So I'm actually glad Eminem put this album out because a lot of the younger generation is going to learn a lot about how to make music from this album.
In a black sedan, fast as I can. In Pakistan, getting chased by Pakistans. You know how I roll, bitch. I'm an avalanche.
I'm in Pakistan getting chased by a Pakistans. I definitely like that. You know how I roll. I'm an avalanche. You know where the avalanche of snowballs at the top, and when you push it downhill, the more it rolls, the bigger and bigger it gets. That's how Eminem is. If he was actually walking around Pakistan, the longer he would walk around, the bigger the crowd around him would get, just like an avalanche. That's why he said, you know how I roll. I'm an avalanche. The more and more I walk around, the bigger and bigger the crowd is going to be that's around me, and that's tough.
In Pakistan, getting chased by Pakistans. You know how I roll, bitch. I'm an avalanche. It's my shit, I'm gonna spit it how I wanna spit it. Whoever gets offended, suck a dick and fuck a critic. About to get retarded on.
Yo, this is my album, The Death of Some Shady. I'm going to say whatever I want to on here. And if you don't like it, you could tune out. And you see it with reaction channels all the time. People come on reaction channels and try to tell them what to do. If you don't like what I'm doing, you don't have to watch my channel. If you don't like what Eminem's saying, you don't have to listen to Eminem. It takes more work to actually go get an Eminem album and listen to it to say all the stuff you don't like, just to not listen to it at all.
Gonna spit it how I wanna spit it. Whoever gets offended, suck a dick and fuck a critic. About to get retarded on this motherfucking shit. You can't say retarded. Shut up, midget. Shut up. Been trying to break the habit of saying any R words, but I'm still an addict, so it's getting harder. Been calling bitches hoes since
I've been not trying to say the R word, but I'm an addict. I'm addicted to saying this. And when I first did this album reaction, I thought he was talking about he was addicted to drugs. But no, he's talking about he's addicted to the old Eminem. He's addicted to the controversy, addicted to the stuff that he used to do, but now he changed his life.
motherfucking shit. You can't say retarded. Shut up, midget. Shut up. I'm trying to break the habit of saying any R words, but I'm still an addict, so it's getting harder. Been calling bitches hoes since a kindergarten, since Jimmy Carter. Now I'm kitty cornered, sitting in PC court.
I've been doing this since Jimmy Carter. That's how long I've been doing it. I've been doing this since Jimmy Carter was in president. And now I've been doing all this stuff. Now I'm in the kitty corner. Now I'm on punishment. Now I'm on timeout. That was hard.
This hoe since a kindergarten, since Jimmy Carter. Now I'm kitty cornered, sitting in PC court with a shitty lawyer. Like, damn.
You got an addiction, man.
He said, I'm like, damn, because the last place you want to be is in court with a shitty lawyer. If you in court, you want the best lawyer money could buy. If you got a shitty lawyer sitting beside you, you do not feel good at all about your chances of beating this.
Sitting in PC court with a shitty lawyer. Like, damn.
You got an addiction, man.
Yeah.
I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. God damn, I miss you, Slim. You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your van.
Was just a kid from Detroit who knew how to destroy the booth and had a point to prove. Venomous still I poison.
I'm just a kid from Detroit that had a point to prove, and I was talking my ish, and I'm not gonna lie, I miss it. And I go back to the being addicted thing. You miss stuff that you're addicted to, and he obviously saying that he missed the old Eminem. The new Eminem is cool, don't get it twisted, but I do miss the old Eminem.
Detroit who knew how to destroy the booth and had a point to prove. Venomous still I poison youth. Sentences I'm penning are just a toy.
I'm venomous how I poison youth. My words is making it to the youth, and it's making them do some of the stuff that I used to do. And I like the way he put that.
A point to prove. Venomous still I poison youth. Sentences I'm penning are just a toy with you, which is a joy to do. Slim is just a lyricist, hear the voice is true. Cinemas got the women pissed, and it seems like men are just off growing a huge clitoris. Pussies, yeah, probably annoyed.
I got women pissed, and it seemed like the dudes is growing a huge clitoris. I could just talk about from my community. You seen that more and more. The dudes is acting like females, and I think in my community is really coming from guys being raised by single mothers, because women are more emotional. Guys, we think logical, and guys think being tough is really just them being tough. What they really don't see is them being emotional, because guys, we think stuff out. We don't just lash out. That's a female trait. Guys, we actually use our brains.
Got the women pissed, and it seems like men are just off growing a huge clitoris. Yeah, probably annoyed a few feminists. I reminisce on them blowing a fuse over my points of view. Still I'm devoid of two shits to give my thinking.
I know from what I'm saying on this album, they're gonna blow a fuse, but I don't give two shits. I don't care. I'm gonna make the music I want. I'm gonna rap the way I want, and there's nothing you could do about it. And if you don't like it, please don't listen to me.
I reminisce on them blowing a fuse over my points of view. Still I'm devoid of two shits to give. My thinking is primitive, but when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy is Bruce generous, and about as much of a boy.
When it comes to giving it to anybody, boy ain't Bruce generous. We know Eminem middle name is Bruce, so ain't Bruce generous. Crazy.
Primitive, but when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy is Bruce generous, and about as much of a boy as Bruce generous. Cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch.
I'm about as much as a boy as Bruce Jenner is, and that's what I said. Eminem paints a picture. What he say earlier comes back up to the next line when he said, "Ain't Bruce generous?" He just said that just to rhyme it or Bruce Jenner. I think it's tough just the way he play off words, and like I said, the younger generation can actually learn a lot from this album and this song and how he put it together.
It's Bruce generous, and about as much of a boy as Bruce generous. Cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch. My speech is free, it's his choice to choose.
I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch. And I don't know why when he said man, bitch, it reminded me of the MGK when he said man bun. He said it in that same exact voice, and time he said it, I couldn't help but think of that line.
Boy is Bruce generous, cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch. My speech is free, it's his choice to choose. Gender is this shit is like opioid abuse.
Yo, me saying what I want to say is the same as you being able to choose what gender you want to be. You can choose whatever gender you want to be. I don't care. So I'm going to say whatever I want to say, and you shouldn't care.
Bitch, man, bitch. My speech is free, it's his choice to choose. Gender is this shit is like opioid abuse, isn't it? Yep.
You got an addiction.
He said, I got an addiction. He said, this is like opioid abuse. And he was like, yep, this is the new Slim Shady talking to the old Slim Shady. Like, you addicted to this lifestyle. You addicted to this controversy. You addicted to saying this type of stuff. And he said, yep, I can't lie. I am.
Man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription.
This is White Gold on the hook. I never heard of him before, but this hook, he killed it. Every hook on this album is tough. I like the whole album. I like all the beats, and I like all the hooks. None of the hooks disappointed.
Next time I'll be in your veins.
There's times when I lay down to sleep, I argue with myself. Am I the only one who thinks this way too? I need help. Just a little bit, know a lot of it. I really gotta quit. Something's wrong with me. My God, old habits die hard.
Look at you. And that's the new Eminem singing, saying, yo, old habits die hard. The stuff I used to do, I don't want to do it anymore. So this whole song is like the old Eminem versus the new Eminem, and they're fighting against each other, and I like it. Well thought out.
What's the matter with you people?
Yeah.
You're sad that people are mean? Well, I'm sorry. The world isn't one big liberal arts college campus. You're all pricks.
That's a fact. Y'all getting mad. Do you know what type of world we live in? This is not a generous world. Out here in the real world, people are saying all type of stuff. They're doing all type of things. It's just a reflection in the music which is being said out in the world. So if you can't take the music, how are you going to take what's actually going on out here in the real world?
Mom shaming, dad shaming, yeah, fat shaming, mansplaining, blah,
Yeah.
cry babies, attack shady, when mad cause they.
He said, and then he put that like he's talking from a different point of view. It's not old some shady. It's not new some shady. He's saying they saying I'm mom shaming, I'm dad shaming, I'm fat shaming. He talking about the critics. He said I don't care. Cry me a river like Justin Timberlake. I'm still gonna keep doing me regardless.
Mansplaining, blah, cry babies, attack shady, when mad cause they can't tame me. They come to censors like the Avengers.
They mad cause they can't tame me, and he's also mean contain. They mad cause they can't tame me, and they mad cause they can't contain me. It's a double. In this whole album, he gave you a bunch of doubles and he gave you a bunch of triples.
Attack shady, when mad cause they can't tame me. They come to censors like the Avengers, and they assemble like Prince and intern, a word like ginger until.
He said the critics assemble. Like that mean all his critics is getting together and like Prince assemble, because we know Prince changed his name from Prince to just assemble because he didn't like what was going on in the contracts. So instead of him, he was signed under Prince, he wasn't signed under the symbol name, so he switched it up because he did not like being signed to the contracts that he was signed to. And he was talking about the music industry and the way things was going, and eventually you seen Kanye West talking about the same thing. And that's why Kanye West did what he did, because he just wanted to get out of the contracts. And everybody seen Dave Chappelle talked about the contracts, and when you sign these contracts, they got you for the rest of your life. They own your likeness, they own everything about you. And when you sign these contracts, you're just not in a good financial situation, so you sign it. But when you get in a better situation, you realize you signed a horrible contract. Not only did you sign a horrible contract, but they probably own you and your name for the rest of your natural born life. Even if they say if you go to Pluto, this stuff still applies on Pluto. If you go anywhere in the universe, that's what's in the contracts. We own your music and we own your likeness.
Until the N-word, all these pronouns, I can't like Prince and then can't tame me. They come to censors like the Avengers, and they assemble like Prince and intern, a word like ginger. Until the N-word, all these pronouns, I can't remember. They of them there.
He said ginger with the N-word. You know, if you put an N on ginger, we all know what we get. I think it's crazy.
Ginger until the N-word, all these pronouns I can't remember. They of them, theirs, his or him, hers. Into them girls who bought tits to get attention, then get hit on by ugly men who are not in your league, so you pretend you're a victim and meet to them. Outrage, how?
He said, yo, how you gonna do that? You spend all this money on your body, and now that guys are giving you attention, you're gonna act like you're the victim. How are you the victim? You got all this stuff done to you because you wanted the attention, and now that you mad that you got attention, make that make sense.
Or not in your league, so you pretend you're a victim and meet to him. Outrage, how fake. Nowadays some.
He said me to him, and then he's talking about the Me Too movement. I like how he's playing those words. He's giving you doubles once again.
So you pretend you're a victim and meet to him. Outrage, how fake. Nowadays some gals, they just clout chase. Look at me with sour grapes and your brow raised. Bitch, you ain't about head, about face. Little white middle age up.
If you not about head, how about face? If you ain't trying to get no head, about face is a military term. That's when they do like this. They turn around and they walk out. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're not about some head, just turn around and be gone. I'm crazy.
Grapes in your brow raised. Bitch, you ain't about head, about face. Little white middle age, upper middle class with a glass of wine and your cigarette. Bitch, get off the internet. You ain't even fed your kids dinner yet. Parental discretion, mental aggression, my head.
I like how you switched it up. I also like how you saying like you all on the internet worrying about what I'm saying and what I'm doing. You didn't even feature kids yet. Where's your priorities? You're worrying about what I'm doing more than you worrying about what your kids doing. Something's wrong with that picture.
Bitch, get off the internet. You
Facts.
ain't even fed your kids dinner yet. Parental discretion, mental aggression. My head's a Smith and Wesson. You're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it in.
My head is a lethal weapon. I got the Smith and Wesson, and if you seen Lethal Weapon, you know one of the cops. I forgot which one it was. He always had the Smith and Wesson. So my head is like a lethal weapon with the Smith and Wesson. Crazy. Another double. Crazy.
Ass with a glass of wine and your cigarette. Bitch, get off the internet. You ain't even fed your kids dinner yet. Parental discretion, mental aggression. My head's a Smith and Wesson. You're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit in jest and it's just a.
And there he go. Once again, I got it out like an evil stepdad. I'm seeing red. And then he said the ginger word. But in the back, you hear the word ninja. Because a lot of people, instead of saying the word nigga, they use the word ninja. And in the background, you hear him say ninja, which is crazy.
With a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit in jest and it's just a mess in there. Put your head. And if men wanna wear lipstick and women's underwear, who cares? The shit is their business, not bear witness. Beware, bitches the
Yo, guys want to wear girl underwear and lipstick? My God, have at it. I don't care. What you eat, don't make me shit.
wanna wear lipstick and women's underwear. Who cares? The shit is their business, not bear witness. Beware, bitches to blare. Which on you scared? Bitches, I'm surreptitious and square business. Just attack my therapist with a pair of scissors like Merry Christmas. Dressed as a Harry Krishna terrorist with the hair trigger. With these
So that was tough. That was hard. I attacked my therapist with a pair of scissors and say Merry Christmas, the wordplay. I mean, he switched his beat. To me, he could have just took this whole flow throughout the whole song. I like this flow. I like when he sped it up, how he going in and out, playing with it. It's tough.
Witness beware, bitches to blare. Which on you scared? Bitches, I'm surreptitious and square business. Just attack my therapist with a pair of scissors like Merry Christmas. Dressed as a Harry Krishna terrorist with the hair trigger. With these buttons, I'm always pushing.
I'm a terrorist with a hair trigger. You know the hair trigger is the one, the little trigger. You just tap it. Do 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 do. I got the hair trigger. That was tough. Looking like a Harry Christian. The way he's playing off of these words is immaculate.
Scissors like Merry Christmas. Dressed as a Harry Krishna terrorist with the hair trigger. With these buttons, I'm always pushing. Pain, I'm always inflicting. Protesters outside the shady office is livid. It'll make you think that you had the game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait for me to explain it. Yes.
You think you would have the game on lock until they pick it? That's crazy.
Shady office is livid. It'll make you think that you had the game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait for me to explain it.
And not even just pick it as in picking a lock, but they got picket fences outside of the shady building. You think you got it on lock till you see all these people riding against you and talking they ish against you. I like how you played the double picket, and it's crazy.
The shady office is livid. It'll make you think that you had the game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait for me to explain it. Yes, I'm conflicted. Walking on eggshells like if I take it.
You gotta pick it like a lock, locked in bars, and that's the only. What did he say?
The game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait for me to explain it.
Oh, he said till they pick it. I'm convicted. So he used, like I said, the whole time. The line he said before matches the second line. I'm convicted, picked it. Convicted as in locked up. Pick it as in you're in jail, so you need to pick the lock. The way he's playing off of this is just wow.
The shady office is livid. It'll make you think that you had the game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait for me to explain it. Yes, I'm conflicted. Walking on eggshells like if I take it too far, is this it? Part of me gets it and wants to say I'm sorry and fix it. I'm sorry. So all my statements are.
He said, yo, the new Slim Shady, I get it. I get why people are mad. I get the outrage. But the old me, the old Slim, he don't care at all.
If I take it too far, is this it? Part of me gets it and wants to say I'm sorry and fix it. I'm sorry. So all my statements are basically contradictory. Like using the F word for gay is wrong and offensive. And insensitive isn't me saying the R word isn't. Wait a minute, which R word? Rape or retarded midget? Not cool. Would this rhyme be okay if South Parker did it? Okay, screw you guys. Would it make you less angry if Cartman spit it? God damn it.
Yo, would these rhymes make you feel better if South Park did it? Because you hear this in hip hop a lot, especially from Eminem, Jay-Z. It's movies do way worse than music. It reminded me what Jay-Z said when he said Scarface the movie did way to me more than Scarface the rapper did to me. He's just saying what I see visually is gonna do a lot more to me with just what I hear. And Eminem is saying the same thing. Like, yo, if South Park did this, y'all would be cool with it. But because I'm doing it, y'all having a problem with it. Make it make sense.
Would this rhyme be okay if South Parker did it? Okay, screw you guys. Would it make you less angry if Cartman spit it? And as far as
And then he got the South Park voices in the background. Like I said, this whole song, he just painting a picture, and it's easy to follow through the way he built this song.
would this rhyme be okay if South Parker did it? Okay, screw you guys. Would it make you less angry if Cartman spit it?
Yeah.
And as far as what I just stated regarding midgets, you'll probably think I'll just say that I'm playing. I'm not, I meant it. Yeah. Swear to God, I see one of them.
It's like almost another double. You think I'm playing, nah, I meant it. And he's almost playing off the word midget. And I like how he's doing this.
Stated regarding midgets, you'll probably think I'll just say that I'm playing. I'm not, I meant it.
I'm not.
Swear to God, I see one of them little fuckers come at me. I'll pick it up by his legs and drop it and kick it. Marshall, your wicked face that you are addicted, but they gon' do me the same.
If I see one of these little guys, I'm gonna pick him up and kick it. But we know Eminem is just being funny. It's not what he really means. He's just being comical. That's all.
Pick it up by his legs and drop it and kick it. Marshall, your wicked face that you are addicted, but they gon' do me the same as the baby with all of this shit. Chappelle and Colin, they're calling.
He said they're gonna do me the same as the baby rollers because we know the baby got canceled. But if you know the story about the baby, I know a lot of y'all don't know, but you don't need to know. That's what I'm here for. Basically, when the baby first got into the game, the first person that came around it was Diddy, and of course he got invited to a Diddy party. And at a Diddy party, there's two different types of parties. It's the first party when everyone's in there, all people are in there. And then around a certain time, they clear the house out, and only special people are in there for the second part of the party. And what the baby was saying was, he was in this party. Diddy cleared it all out, and it was Beyonce in front of him, Jay-Z in front of him, and then Diddy came and put his arm around him. And at this point, we all know how Diddy is and how Diddy allegedly get down. And that's when he went on stage and was saying all the stuff about HIV and the gay stuff. It was all stemming from what happened with the situation with Diddy earlier. And a lot of people don't know that. And he ended up getting canceled from that. But I think if people knew the full story behind it, it would have been less of a fuss behind it. He just left a diddler and he didn't know how to take it. No Diddy.
Your wicked face that you are addicted, but they gon' do me the same as the baby with all of this shit. Chappelle and Colin, they're calling shady, misogynistic while raising 3 daughters. 2 graduated from college with honors, summa cum laude. My sense of humor is probably twisted, it's painfully obvious that
he said, yo, y'all want to keep talking about what I'm saying. Forget what I'm saying. Look at my actions. I have 3 daughters. 2 of them graduated at the top of their class. And that's what I always tell people. Don't listen to people's words. Words will trick you. Look at their actions. It's not going to tell you exactly who the person is. Forget my raps. Look at what I'm doing to my daughters. I'm obviously a good father. I'm obviously instilling the right stuff inside of them. Talk your ish, Em.
2 graduated from college with honors, summa cum laude. My sense of humor is probably twisted, it's painfully obvious.
You got an addiction, man.
Yeah.
I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man.
If I had to describe this video, describe this song, I would basically say it's just M being M. It seemed like he's been saying the same thing for the last 20 years when he's saying this is just entertainment. If you're not going to judge an actor who's playing in a movie, don't judge a rapper who's making albums. The same thing, is all for entertainment purposes. If you think Eminem's gonna be walking down the street, see a midget and kick it, then you're just an idiot, because that's not what he's going to do. I definitely like the way he painted the pictures in this song. Like I said earlier in the video, this is something that a lot of artists can learn from, the newer generation artists, how the first line matches the second line, how he's painting a picture, how he's telling the story. Me personally, I think that's missing in hip-hop, and I'm glad that he put this album out, because the younger generation are going to take a lot of nuggets from this album in the way that it was built. I can't wait to do the next Eminem track. If you got a favorite one, leave it in the comment section. I got you, and I'll make sure I get it done for you. But until our next video, it's your boy Trey TV, and I'm out.